Hola, familias. Me llamo Sara Casad. Hi, families. My name is Sarah Casad, and I'm your child's sixth grade Spanish teacher this year. I also teach seventh grade Spanish at IMS. In the past, I've taught eighth grade Spanish in a different school district, as well as dual language and fourth, fifth, and sixth grades. A fun fact about me is I attended this very school. I grew up on Mercer Island and went to Lake Ridge and then to this school, which at the time was called South Mercer Junior High. And then I attended and graduated from Mercer Island High School. After high school, I attended and graduated from Colorado College. And later I worked at Microsoft in the international department. And after about 5 years there, I decided to get my teaching degree and went to graduate school at Lewis and Clark College in Portland, Oregon. So that was a little bit about me. And now I bet you want to know what your child's going to be doing in sixth grade Spanish class. It's called Exploratory Spanish because what we do in this class is explore the cultures of Spanish-speaking countries. The emphasis is on the cultures of different countries, and it's not on language, although your child will be learning some Spanish. In seventh grade, the emphasis is on the language and the grammar, and less is done with cultures. So how do we explore cultures? Some examples are Música Miércoles. These are Wednesdays where I play a short video of a musician or a style of music, and the students reflect on it. And they learn about music styles from around the Spanish-speaking world. We look at artists and art. We celebrate and we learn about different holidays, and we learn where the Spanish-speaking countries are located and why they speak Spanish. In November, your child will be doing a passion project, and this is a short project where they get to dive a little deeper into a topic of choice related to a Spanish-speaking country. So there will be a lot of choices in what to research and how to present the information. More information will come home about that in November. Typically in this class, sixth grade Spanish, I do not assign homework. If your child has been homesick or absent or needs to complete something that wasn't completed in class, then they will need to do that at home. What's next? Oh, assessing learning. Okay, assessing learning. I, like the rest of the staff here at IMS, I'm working to implement grading for equity practices. The school has a lot of information on their website about this, and a video as well. I encourage you to watch that video and read about it and ask questions if you have questions. I have a few things to highlight as far as this class is concerned and as it relates to grading. And the first is that most of the learning activities in our class will not be graded. They are practice or formative in teacher speech. So they don't get a grade, but they'll be marked as complete or not complete, and students will get feedback on them. The next thing is students will have a variety of ways to demonstrate their learning to me. It might be a test or a project or reciting something orally, telling me, making a recording. If they are not successful or not as successful as they wanted to be, then they can try again. So in other words, if it is a test, they can take a retake. If it's a recording or they blanked out and they forgot something, they can try again. Or if they just aren't quite there, they can do it the next week when they are there. In addition, let's see, there's a category that will be on Skyward called Habits of Learning. And that category is intended to give you feedback and the students feedback on things such as assignment completion, effort, classroom behavior, engagement, etc. These are really important skills and learning habits, and I want to give you feedback on these, but they are not averaged into the student's score on their learning standards and what they've demonstrated as far as their understanding. If you see a 3 in the category, they're doing great. If you see a 2 or a 1, I will leave a comment, and it might say missing assignments or disruptive in class or seems a little unengaged. And I might shoot you an email as well. Please feel free to shoot me one as well, too. Anyhow, in my experience, as I note at the bottom of this page, students really love this kind of grading because it's very clear what they're supposed to learn. There's no mystery. It totally demystifies the grading process. They know what they're going to be graded on, how they're going to be graded, and they are also active participants in the grading process. They will be doing self-assessments as well, and charting their growth as well. So there should be no surprises. So that's about it. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you have resources or information or special skill related to our topic of study, culture of Spanish-speaking countries, and you would like to share these with the class, that would be great. And again, questions, concerns as well, please just contact me at my email. And if you want to talk on the phone, we can set up a time to talk or Zoom. All right, thanks so much. Thanks for sharing your children with me. I'm thrilled to be their teacher. Have a good night.